what's up, YouTube famo? So, I got a little story to tell you. A story about what to do and what not to do. And I am not going to tell you any names. All the names are going to be made up. So anyway, I work for a company, and the owner of the company, let's call him Tom. Alright? Tom, he does this thing where he actually pays big money and goes to events and cocktail parties where rich people go. And he goes there and makes friends with these rich people, and then offers work to kind of get their foot in the door, maybe pick up a client, buddy with them. It's not a bad gig, right? It works because every once in a while we get new clients. I'm like, how did you even meet this guy? But anyway, we got this new client, and he wants to buy a residential building, and it's a big one in the city. My cigarette's going out. Anyway, it's this big one in the city. I don't even know how much it is. But the problem is the concrete there is all messed up. And so they want to know just how messed up is the concrete. And they want me and my little group of guys to go over there, drill cores into the floor slab, and take samples. In a building where people live, drilling cores through their floor slabs. I mean, this job, it was a rough job, all right? But what happens, I'm telling you about this because, Tom was kind of smart. He gets us new clients. And it's a good thing to do, guys. Invest a little bit of money to go brush shoulders with some rich people and go and offer a service. Fantastic. He sends me there with me. Let's say the second guy's name is Jose, and the third guy's name is Tim. All right? Me and Jose are good workers. Tim is a bit of a doofus. I just meet the guy, and the first thing he's doing is complaining. All right? We're all employees. We're all going to do the same job, except there's one guy just complaining, man. No one wants to hear that. So that put a bad opinion of him in my head right there. So me and Jose are talking, man, this is going to be a rough job. They want us to take 8 cores. And, we're talking about it, and he's like, you think we can actually get this done in one day? They want us to get this done in one day. And I'm like, man, if everything goes perfect, hypothetically we could. But man, that is a tall order. So in the meantime, Tim is sitting in the back of the van. He's complaining. He's not comfortable. He's talking about next time we come here, I'm taking my own car. All right, man. All right. So we show up at this 18-story building where people live. Call the guy, and he opens up a gate, and we get to park in a parking lot with 20 spots. Tim jumps out of the van, first thing, goes up to the guy, says, hey, so am I going to be able to park my car here tomorrow? The guy looks, tomorrow? No, this is supposed to be a one-day job. And we're just like, oh my God, you idiot. This is the owner of the building. The owner of the building. And Tim just comes out blurting shit at him like that. Talk about this job's we're coming back tomorrow. So now, if we don't get done in the day, what's it look like we're doing? Milking the job. That's what it looks like. So we're sitting there, me and Jose, we're going up there, we're talking with the guy about the electrical hookup, There's problems. And then the guy who's fitting to buy the building comes in. He looks like, your typical rich Guido. I mean, the guy obviously has money. He's professional enough. He's nice enough. I'm being polite, respectful, telling him about the issues. And all of a sudden, Tim opens his mouth and says, hey, you going to turn on the air conditioning in here or what? You guys like, what the hell? It's like shocking. And Jose pulled Tim aside. He's like, yo, next time one of these guys talk to you, just shut your mouth. Just don't even say nothing to them ever again. Don't even open your mouth again. None of these guys want to hear this. Like, if they tell them to talk to me or John. So I'm like, oh my goodness, this guy's a complete jerk. The whole time we're working, he's just complaining. And things are going horrible. I mean, the floor slab turns out to be 8 inches thick. And there's reinforcing steel everywhere. And I'm trying to map it out with eddy current. And it ain't easy. It ain't easy. And by the time it's all said and done, we're only got 2 cores in. And we're cleaning up. We look over and Tim's we're working our butts off. We only got 2 cores in. The majority of the day's gone. I look over and Tim's just sitting there relaxing with a bowl of baba ganoush. I'm like, what? I look at him and he's like, what? It's my coffee break. All right, dude. So me and Jose are working because we know this is going bad. This is going real bad, and we're trying to get more done. It's already obvious we're not going to get the whole job done, but can we get some more cores at least? And we're going through this, we're working. And at the end of the day, we only ended up with 2 that were actually cored. The other 2 we were just hitting rebar in the floor slab, and we don't want to core through rebar. And so now we're driving back. It's 3:30. It's after 3:30. We got 8 hours. We're driving back to the office. And I'm talking with Juan about it. I'm like, man, today was a bad day. And Jose. Me and Jose are talking. We're like, man, this was just a bad day. We got to, I don't feel comfortable saying 9 hours, man. We're just going to call it 8. We got our 2. We're getting calls from the owner of the company, Tom. He's like, what happened? Why are things moving so slow? And, Tim literally says, he goes, oh, no, it's after 3:30. This is a 9-hour day. My goodness, man. I don't want to charge 9 hours, and this is all we got done, When you're charging a company overtime, you want to show that they got something for their money. Me and Jose knew that. It's like, oh my goodness, but Tim wasn't having it. He's like, oh no, it's 9 hours. We pulled up to the office. We're like, get in your car and go, man. Just get out of here. So he leaves. We unload everything. We're talking to our supervisor, telling him about all the problems. He's complaining. We're all complaining. Like, man, it was a rough day. It was a rough day. And they're going to want us to go back and do it. But now when we're going through, this isn't going to be in apartments getting rehab. There's going to be people living in the apartments where we're going to be doing this now. So you can expect I'm going to go into an apartment. They're going to want me to move their furniture. You just know it. I'm like, oh my goodness, what a nightmare. What a nightmare job. Now, we're going to push through it. Me and Jose are going to do the best job, but we told our fucking manager, man, next time, don't give us that bozo. Well, I'm telling you, the whole time the guy was complaining too. But I'm telling you, we even told him, look, you don't have to be knowledgeable. You just have to show some initiative. When he sees something that needs to be done, jump up and do it. And have a good attitude. One thing that just drained on us was just the constant complaints. And, from what I could tell, the company's fitting to get rid of this guy. But that's me just complaining. All the names are made up. So don't go trying to chase down my company and telling my boss about it. People who know, they know. But, yeah, guys, I'm just giving you a tip, man. When you go to work, it goes a long way to just have a good attitude and a good work ethic. It really does. It goes a long way. And so, yeah, just letting you guys know, that's my little tip right now. But I'm going to try to keep finding other things to talk about. And, yeah, talk to you later, YouTube famo. Don't forget to like. You got to press like. You got to comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me about a guy that works with your company that just, he's got to go. He's got to go. Like, comment, subscribe. You got to subscribe because then you get told when my next videos are coming up, and that's why you hit the bell button, so it can show up in your notifications. And share, you got to share the message. So like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell button for notification. Later!